Luz is the protagonist of the animated TV show The Owl House. She starts off as a confident and curious teenager who is fascinated by magic and the supernatural world. At the beginning of the show, Luz accidentally runs away from home to escape her mundane life, where she is branded as a weirdo and an outcast to find adventure. She stumbles upon the Boiling Isles, a supernatural world filled with magic and strange creatures. There, she meets Etta, a powerful witch who takes her under her wing and teaches her magic.
Talk to the glyph, bitch!
Despite the danger, Luz is determined to learn and grow in her magical abilities. However, Luz soon realizes that being a witch is not as easy as she thought. She makes mistakes, which often lead to consequences that put her and others in harm's way. This causes her to second-guess herself and her abilities.
To take anything in, we have to stop Belos. I was a part of his plan. I fell for everything.
Luz also struggles with her identity and fitting in with the magical creatures around her. She feels out of place, as she is the only human within the Boiling Isles. This leads her to question if she truly belongs in this world, and if she will ever fit in general. Despite these challenges, Luz refuses to give up. She uses her determination and courage to overcome her fears and insecurities. Through her experiences, Luz starts to understand the importance of responsibility and consequences of her actions. She also realizes that her humanity is what makes her special, and that she should choose to embrace that quality and nurture it for as long as she can.
And worst of all, I didn't stand up for you when you needed me most. I forgot about the Astral Oath.
The what?
The Astral Oath is a promise made between Captain Avery and his family to love and protect each other just as they are, through supernovas and solar winds.
Mom, are you a secret nerd?
I had a hard time growing up. I was afraid you would too. My biggest mistake was trying to protect you by changing this beautiful, good witch into something she wasn't.
As the show progresses, Luz continues to grow as a person and as a witch. She learns to trust herself and her instincts, and she becomes more confident in her abilities. She also forms strong relationships with the magical creatures around her, who accepts her for who she is and appreciates her unique perspective. Luz's character growth is a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. She starts off as a teenager who wants to escape her mundane life, but she ends up finding her true purpose and a sense of belonging in the Boiling Isles. Through her experiences, Luz learns that she is capable of great things, and she becomes a better person in the process, which allows her to form strong relationships with the various magical creatures she encounters within the Isles. These relationships play a major role in her character growth and her development throughout the series. One of the most important relationships Luz forms is with Etta, the witch who takes her under her wing. Etta acts as a mentor and guide to Luz, teaching her about magic and the supernatural world. Despite Etta's tough exterior, she loves Luz and she cares for her a great deal, having a soft spot for the human and becoming a close friend and confidant to her. Through her relationship to Etta, Luz learns to trust herself and her abilities, and she gains a deeper appreciation for the power and responsibility that comes with magic, and better acceptance of how she is unique in this world and how she doesn't need to define herself by how weird and how much of an outcast she is to other people, because now she is surrounded by people that are just as weird as her, if not even weirder since they're not human. Another strong relationship she forms is with King, a shape-shifting demon who becomes her best friend. King is a source of support and encouragement of Luz, and he helps her navigate the challenges she faces within the Boiling Isles. He is also a source of humor, bringing lightness and laughter to even the most difficult situations. Through her relationship with King, Luz learns the value of friendship and the importance of having someone to rely on.
But I can't keep you safe.
No!
Luz, I'm so happy I had you as a big sister.
No! King!
Now, let's get into her relationship with Amity, a young witch who becomes her rival and eventual friend, maybe even love interest down the road. Amity is initially jealous of Luz's natural talent for magic and Luz's relationship with Etta. Initially, Amity is trying everything she can to sabotage Luz's aspiration to become a witch. However, eventually she softens and comes around to Luz's perspective and point of view, seeing that Luz is truly a kind and good-natured soul. And throughout the show, the two become closer and closer, even hinting at a possible romance between the two. As the two work together on various adventures, they develop a mutual respect and appreciation for each other's natural skill sets. Amity eventually becoming a valuable ally and friend to Luz as she helps her see the good in others, even when they are initially hostile and hard to like, much like Amity herself was in the beginning of the Owl House. Amazo here. Luz and Amity are girlfriends. They're dating. I didn't know that when I was recording, but I watched a few more episodes and they're dating. The relationships Luz forms throughout the show play a critical role in her character growth. She gains important lessons in friendships and responsibility, also acceptance, through her interactions with Etta, King, Amity, and other magical creatures. These relationships also bring a sense of belonging in the Boiling Isles, making her character growth as a person and as a witch all the more meaningful. Luz faces various challenges and obstacles, including a formidable main antagonist. This character tests Luz's abilities and character, pushing her to grow and mature in new ways. The main antagonist of the show, Emperor Belos, who is determined to conquer the Boiling Isles and rule over its inhabitants. Belos is a powerful and cruel ruler who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. He sees Luz as a threat to his plans, and he sets out to defeat her. Belos tests Luz many ways. He challenges her resolve, forcing her to confront her fears and insecurities. He also tests her courage, pushing her to stand up for what is right and fight for the people she cares about. Through her battles with Belos, Luz learns to trust herself and her instincts, and she becomes more and more confident, becoming even more capable as a young witch. Luz's encounters with Belos also help her to understand the importance of teamwork and cooperation. She learns that she cannot defeat Belos alone, and that she must rely on her friends and allies to succeed. Through these experiences, Luz develops a stronger sense of community and a deeper appreciation for the power of friendship. In conclusion, Luz's character growth is a testament to the power of courage, determination, and self-discovery. She transforms from a curious teenager into a confident and capable young witch through her relationships, and she serves as an inspiration to us all. Emperor Belos serves as a formidable foe who reminds Luz the importance of staying true to herself and staying good and righteous in the face of someone so cruel and so bigoted in their ways, as they seek to not only discriminate but to dominate and make sure that everyone is under their heel and that no one is free to be themselves. And Luz is a character that stands for individuality, for freedom, for growth, for change, something that throughout this show I have been majorly impressed with, as not only has Luz just grown on me as a protagonist, but she has also served as an inspiration to many viewers that I have seen. She is super popular on YouTube, mainly because she is just super likable as a character. You can easily endear yourself to Luz and how she operates. You can endear yourself to her journey as a main character, and you can endear yourself to her struggles and her struggles to become a better person, because life, especially for the characters in the Owl House, is always strange. It's always pushing them to be different versions of themselves. But the hardest part of the Owl House is making sure that those changes do not change who you are and your capability to be good and be kind and caring to those around you, while also maintaining that sense of self and recognizing that you are special for that weird quality everybody thinks you have. No, it's not weird. It makes you special. You know what? And even if it was weird, it does not change the fact that it is yours. It is your quirk that makes you who you are, and you should cherish it in order to make sure that you can be the best that you can ever be.